Today, we're doing the predictions for the 7th episode of season 14. And, I wanted to do this with one of my favorite queens from Drag Race España, which is actually like one of my favorite non-US franchises. Sadly, Ugasio was not available, so I'm doing it with Arantxa today.
I hate you.
Listen, I have to start with a joke because the obvious joke is that this is our first date.
Oh, it is. I'm really nervous. I'm wearing nothing like you asked me to, so...
I mean, well, I like to do it in the nude, so,
Seems fair.
We almost did this in Spanish, but, I'm not really good at it still. I mean, I moan in Spanish. You'll hear that later. But, we're doing this in English. So, for anybody who is, demented and has not seen Drag Race España, how would you, describe yourself to people? I mean, the obvious one is that you're the Hannah Montana of drag.
Well, I'm fighting about that one with Priyanka, because she wants to be the Hannah Montana of Canada, but I want to be the Hannah Montana of the world, so...
Sure.
I'm gonna fight her one day. But I'm your average teenager clown. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, you did, say that your drag is kind of like a mixture of what Katya and Trixie do, and, I see it.
Yeah, pretty much. I got the clown comedy stuff from Trixie, 60s, and then the whole...
Being in your 40s.
thing from Katya. Oh. Yeah. No, that's Ugathe. You got the wrong part.
Oh, wait, yeah, shit. I got my notes mixed up. God damn it.
She got the bald thing.
Fuck. Regarding season 14, how are you enjoying it, if at all?
Well... I have to say, I am enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a season of Drag Race. I like it. And no, actually, I was really curious about this season because, thanks to Gia Gunn, we have 2 trans people competing. So I was really curious to see how it will change the dynamics, and I'm doing air quotes with this because a lot of people were very hesitant to let trans people compete openly and to see them. I was really curious. I had really fun. I knew Cornbread, so I went into the season just obsessed with her. So you can imagine how I'm feeling about this episodes. But it's good. It's good.
By the way, before people try to get your ass in the comments, we are not forgetting Bosco, who did recently, come out, but we meant, we're talking about 2 queens going into the show that before the show did say that they were, trans women. So just calm down in the comments.
Yes, actually, I'm really excited about it because Bosco is one of my favorite queens of this season.
Same.
And when she came out, I don't know, I felt really emotional. I cried for a whole hour.
I love Bosco so much. I want her to win so bad, but... I don't know if so far the edit has shown us that she could win. I'm hoping, I'm always hopeful, but hey, my faves never win. It never happens.
I know, I'm here. No, but at this point, it's Angeria's season. I'm just in for the ride. She's great.
It's Angeria's drag race. She should get the show for herself. Okay, what do we know from the preview for the episode 7? So they're doing an acting challenge. Again, Angeria and Lady Camden are seemingly in their element, killing the said challenge, but allegedly so is Jorgeous. We also know that DeJa is not safe, so she's in top 3 or bottom 3, because we do see a shot of her on the runway without many people around her. Bosco also gets a short little confessional in, so, we're kind of supposed to pay attention to her, which I'm hoping means that she's in the top 4 of the season. Daya is still bitter about the previous week's episode's results. Jasmine is annoyed with Daya, as is seemingly everyone else. And that's about that. I mean, it's a lot, but that's all we do get from the preview. There isn't much regarding the actual challenge. Who are your safe 3 queens?
Well, it's hard because I had to do first tops, then bottoms, and then just whatever was left was safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honestly. And taking it's kind of like a soap opera thing, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So acting challenge, and taking base of the last acting challenge, I was kind of improv. I don't think the same people will do as well as they did last time, because it's not the same improv than actually reading lines.
Yeah.
So I kind of have the feeling that Angeria is going to be at top, obviously. Oh, you said safe. Sorry.
It's okay.
Don't worry. I love to talk about the tops.
We know that Angeria is gonna be in the top. Like,
yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Let's just say it. She's in the top. Let's talk about the rest of the queens.
Yes. I have the feeling that Willow is gonna be safe because she's been in the top for a lot of the competition, and I don't know if she will be able to deliver lines at the same time, like as well as she did with the improv. So I kind of have the feeling that she's gonna be safe just based on the fact that she has been on the top a lot, and they have to give her a break.
Right.
Just go on to talk, drink your cocktail, sit down. I think that Lady Camden is gonna be safe.
Okay.
Because she has been safe almost the entire season too, and I don't see any clues in the edit to give her like a rise up moment. So I think she's gonna be safe, and just for fun, Daya is gonna be safe.
Just for just fuck
I'm
with
just
her.
choosing chaos. Yes.
Oh my god.
Listen, I love this whole thing when everyone just comes on board and agrees that Drag Race is trying to break someone's psyche, like they did with Jen.
Yeah.
I find it really funny because it is traumatic, and trauma is fun, you guys.
Oh my god.
Listen. You chose to put me on here.
That's true. My save 3 are, well, we agree on Willow, because I'm like, let's give her a break. She's going to win next week, maybe not. I don't know. This is me hoping. And then my other 2 saves are Bosco and Jasmine. Now, Bosco, because I don't think she's shown much of like great performance in acting challenges. She did win the improv, like where they actually had to write the, what was it, like the Sarah McLachlan challenge thing, I don't know. But reading lines, as you said, it's a different skill, so I'm putting her as safe. And Jasmine, I'm putting as safe just because I want to see her for a couple of more weeks being the like designated low tier queen that then loses to like Jorgeous in a lip sync because they're both dancing queens or whatever. So we both agree that Angeria is going to be in the top 3. Who do you think are the other 2 queens in the top 3?
I'm taking a leap of faith on Kerri because I want her to do good. I just want her to do good. I want her to be great. And I don't know. I know she's going to be at the bottom, but I want her to be on the top. So I'm just going to send the energy out into the world. And I'm putting her on the top with Angeria. And actually, I'm putting Jasmine on the top.
Oh, okay.
Because I do feel like she has a lot of comedic timing in the way that she, like in the last Untucked when she fought with Maddie, she knew exactly when to take a break and when to take a breath and when to stay silent and when to say her line. Like you can tell in her eyes that she was thinking for a good 30 minutes of the line. This is your moment, take it. And she was just sitting on it, waiting for the moment to say it. So I think she's gonna be on the top. I don't know. I'm choosing chaos.
I'm just telling you that like we agree on nothing, because my top 3 are, of course, Angeria, Lady Camden, and then Jorgeous. I'm going for like the same top 3 as last week, even though it was a completely different challenge. But yeah, I don't know. The moment with Jorgeous and RuPaul, I'm like, why would they show us that if they don't want us to know that Jorgeous is going to impress RuPaul? And then Lady Camden, I just think of her as an actress. I don't know. I've been thinking that from the beginning.
Because she's British.
Oh yeah,
she's British.
I'm like, there's a hint of an accent in somebody's speech, and I'm like, hello, Meryl Streep, or I don't know.
Meryl Streep is not British.
I don't fucking know.
Oh god, this is going great.
Your bottom 3 then are Bosco, DeJa, and Jorgeous, right?
Yeah, I think that Bosco's gonna be like low, not bottom 2, but low. And then the lip sync, I kind of have the feeling that it's gonna be DeJa and Jorgeous, because I don't know, comedy, when it's really hard when you are not experienced on it, and Jorgeous had some problems with it. But it's also hard when you think you're good at it. When you're very confident, you're like, I'm gonna crush this, like DeJa is, because she's really funny.
Yeah.
If you follow her on Twitter, she's hilarious. But they're not showing a lot of DeJa, and I think that her time is coming. Sadly, because I actually like her a lot. But I think they're going to be the bottom two of the week. And obviously, you don't agree with anything that I said, right?
Well, we do have one person in the bottom three. I have Daya, DeJa, and Kerri. Now, okay, so here's the thing. I am actually a little torn now, because maybe I would switch DeJa and Jorgeous, because, okay, so DeJa, as you say, is funny and all that, and maybe she will be able to show that this episode and be in the top, and maybe that little moment of funny that we got from Jorgeous is actually something like to fool us, as like it's just like one little moment of greatness in an overall bad performance, for which then she would be in the bottom two with Daya, and then Daya would be out of the competition because of Jorgeous.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't know. Daya, obviously, I think like they're kind of pushing her to get annoyed, and then she'll be in the bottom two and then go home. DeJa, as you said, they're not really showing her a lot. And then Kerri, thinking of the same, like in previous acting challenges, she did not do well. And literally, just like you said, I want her to do great and all that, but it's just not happening.
I'm trying, okay? I wanted to put in this episode the Jorgeous versus Jasmine lip sync, but I think they're gonna wait for that a lot. They're gonna make us beg for that lip sync.
Maybe they'll do like a dancing challenge, and then in an episode after that, they'll do Jorgeous versus Jasmine. But then, like, when you asked me, like, how many queens are we working with, because I was also like, wait, what's happening? Yeah, we have only 9 queens left, which by modern Drag Race standards is like, you have 9 queens in like episode 17, and we're on episode 7, like, you know. So there's probably going to be like a double shantay. Somebody's probably gonna do the gold ticket.
Of course, the gold ticket. How could we forget? Who do you think has it? Do you think anybody has it?
So listen, my idea is that nobody actually drew it, but that the production is going to give to the queen that they want to save.
We're on the same page.
However, what I want to happen is nobody draws it until the top 4. They do lip syncing for the crown. Somebody loses in the semifinals, is saved with a gold ticket, and then wins in the end.
Why are you not producing Drag Race? This is great. I was thinking that I would love if Angeria had the gold ticket and she never used it because she gets to the top and she wins.
So who do you think will win this episode, and who do you think will go home?
I think that Angeria is going to win the episode. Because, obviously.
Because it's Angeria, right?
Just Angeria. Just listen. She's the one.
We don't agree on this.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
My picks are for the winner, Lady Camden. Why? I have no clue.
She deserves it. She's doing really good, actually.
Let me say this. As retribution from last week, I think she should win this week. Who do I think is going to go home? Daya. I think it's time. I
like her. I do. I love when someone is real. Like, of course you're frustrated when you're safe, and you don't get, like, I bet you every single one of those other bitches was like, you're great, you're gonna win. And when she got on that stage and she heard safe, she got pissed, and I love that.
Listen, I got pissed when she was called safe. I was like, oh, she won this week. Like, what are we watching the same runway? Like, what is this? But then that's also because I really love yellow, so, you know. Maybe it's just me.
I love pink, so yeah.
Listen, your look in the first episode on the runway of Drag Race España is kind of in the same, like, area, you know, pinks and yellows.
I think my look was before and her was after meth. You know, like,
oh my god,
it's me going on a party and then I took a bunch of drugs and it's diabetic. I'm telling you, you chose this.
So should we even say who we think should win, is going to win the season?
At this point, I'm team diabetic. I want her to win. I want her to be safe until the last episode. I want her to, I don't know, even be safe in the lip sync SmackDown. I don't know how that can happen, but I want her to be safe then. And then she gets to the top 2, and then she wins the season.
No, listen, if it was Crystal Method, then I would understand it, but well.
Please, we need to stop comparing queens, please, you guys. Oh my god, I'm tired. I'm tired of all these people calling her Crystal Method.
I mean, you are very lucky that there aren't a lot of like rancher queens, so there aren't many that you can compare to.
Fuck you. I'm gonna swipe left, just so you know.